Let's talk all things platelet rich plasma, also known as PRP. Now, in my industry, some people love PRP and other people have doubts about it. I'm on the camp of absolutely adoring, loving, and have seen the most incredible results from it. Now, I've got a very long experience with PRP because I worked for Advanced Medical and Scientific, and with them launched the product and was a trainer. Well, it's like 15, 16 years ago now. So I have been using it for a very long time, which gives me the advantage of seeing long-term clients and also myself, the difference that it's made to our tissue. Now, you will have heard of Kim Kardashian and you might have seen her with the rolling blood PRP squirted on the top. That is one way that you can use it, and that's a way that a lot of clinics use it. For me personally, right from the beginning when we first launched it in Australia, I have loved using multiple vials and putting a large amount of plasma throughout the face, neck, in actual fact anywhere on the body that you want to regenerate, rejuvenate, grow more collagen and elastin, and just make the skin look younger. Now, I personally have used it in my face, neck, décolletage. Of course, I've used it on my arms, and believe it or not, it's amazing in the vagina. So I've also used it there for rejuvenative reasons, and we'll talk about that on another clip. So platelet rich plasma is, let's talk about what it is exactly. It is, you take your blood, spin it in the centrifuge, separate the plasma, which is the yellow stuff, looks like Chardonnay, and then you take that yellow plasma and you inject it through any tissue anywhere. Now, why is that good? Now, I want you to think about when you were a child and you fell over and you scratched yourself. What happens? Of course, you go red. If you put a Band-Aid over it, you have a little bit of blood and you see that yellow stuff on the Band-Aid. Now, what that is your plasma that comes in to heal the wound. So your body's reaction to a wound is to send in that beautiful DNA and all of that magical contents to actually heal, regenerate, rejuvenate, and grow more tissue. So some genius discovered that when you take your own plasma and you put it through your tissue, it creates what is known in medicine as a wound healing cascade. So all your, let's call it the army all come in and think, oh my God, there's a big wound there. Let's grow more collagen, elastin, and heal everything. But what does that do? It grows new tissue. So the results are phenomenal. Now, I say to my clients when they have a treatment, oh my God, you're going to have the best result, because if you swell a lot and you go really pink, that is fabulous. It means you've got a really good wound healing cascade, and that's exciting. So, and it's something that will take a couple of days downtime. Look, potentially you're going to get a bruise. Of course, anytime you put a needle in tissue, you can bruise. So platelet rich plasma is part of our anti-aging toolbox, and I recommend you have at least one really good treatment a year. Well, let's go with the bruising first. There's different ways of doing platelet rich plasma. I use both ways. One is that I have a machine that stamps, it's called the DermaShine, and it stamps your face and it delivers, imagine 9 little needles, and each one just stamps the plasma into your face. Look, you may hit a little vessel and it will be a little bit red, but I can tell you it is fabulous to do, and that's for a more superficial effect. The other way is to have it in a syringe and then inject it deeply in through the tissue everywhere. Of course, if you use a cannula, you're less likely to get bruising, and in some areas you do need to use a needle. So look, you could get a bruise, of course, anytime you put a needle in tissue, that is potentially what's going to happen. But I will tell you it'll be the best investment if you have a few days off to have one that you will ever do for your face. Now, from the pain factor point of view, I think it's always good to have a couple of Panadol before you start any treatment. And also, of course, we use topical local anesthetic, we use ice, and we particularly have nitrous oxide, which is happy gas. We try and make you as happy and comfortable as possible. It's not a big ouch, but everybody has different pain tolerances. But you know what? It is phenomenal. We will wrap you up in a fluffy rug, make you feel nurtured, and at the end of it, you will be so excited. What age is it good to have platelet rich plasma? Well, can I tell you a little secret? For all of you Gen Ys out there, and so many of you say to me, how am I going to prevent my aging? It just frightens me so much. If you have one platelet rich plasma treatment, a really good treatment, once a year, I can tell you, you will be aging backwards. So you can start at any age. I have people, you know, as young as 20. Why would a 20-year-old have plasma? Specifically, it is very good for dark circles under the eyes, and that could be a congenital thing where you just want to lighten this area up. So then you might get into your 30s, 40s, and maybe you're just starting to see a little bit of aging here. People just don't like this area. Then you can have it at any age, because it is something that is going to shrink your face, pull it back, lift and turn the clock back. What results can you expect from having platelet-rich plasma? Now, I can tell you in my experience, it is an amazing treatment. If you've done it the way that we love to do it at Age Amazingly, which is doing your entire face, neck, like injecting large volume of plasma in, then it's almost like you've done a shrink wrap on your face. Imagine you just sort of, over time, look in the mirror and think, oh my God, my jawline's lifted. My skin looks glowing. The little fine lines that I've got here, there's less of them. They seem to have smoothed out. It looks like someone's just shrunk my skin. It is incredible. And I've even seen people, and they've come in and they've got a double chin. Then they come up and have their after photos, and guess what? It's shrunk up. Or their neck looks longer. Believe it or not, their neck looks slimmer. So all of that is because of the elastin that's lifting, tightening, and you're getting a beautiful glow to your skin from more collagen. So it is a tool for aging amazingly, and each individual, we do it for different reasons, but we can go through the results that you should expect and why we're doing it particularly for you.